Kuykendall, the first openly trans woman elected to government and the state legislature. My pronouns are she, her, and my adjectives are freaking and awesome. Just this year, in this building behind me, they revoked civil rights protections for trans people at the local level, in addition to passing through a bill that legalizes conversion therapy for minors. In fact, the Enhanced Civil Rights Removal Act was such a priority for the governor, it was the second bill she signed this year. Because nothing moves fast in this government unless they feel they can kick trans people some more. And do you know why they do that? They do that so they can avoid working for you and doing anything that would improve your lives and the people of this great state. So let me ask you, Des Moines, are they doing anything to put more money in your pocket?
No!
Are they doing anything to clean up the water in this state?
No!
Are they doing anything to make health care more affordable? In fact, they are absolutely doing the opposite, because just last week they instituted a new tax hike on health care to make up for the health care cuts in a big bankrupting bill that Congress passed last year. Also, they could give Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Mark Zuckerberg more money and make you pay for more your health insurance. That's why they spent $200 million in ads targeting the trans community, so they could do anything except work for you and pilfer the government to pad their bottom lines. Because the oldest trick in politics is the people who have wealth and power will point at any marginalized group and say, look at those people over there. Surely you don't want those people in your community. Surely you don't want those people to have civil rights. Well, they are picking your pocket. So what are we going to do about it? So let's start this year by getting a new governor. Let's get a new governor who ain't about that culture war life and will veto every one of their unnecessary culture war bills. And let's get a new senator not named Ashley Hinson. Because if you want someone to hold this corrupt and authoritarian regime, Ashley is in it and promises to be its biggest cheerleader. And last but certainly not least, let's send Zach Dunn to the unemployment line. Because we have a participation trophy president with forthright dementia who fancies himself a tin pot dictator and has put the Constitution through a paper shredder. Yeah, boo him a little bit more. We have a president who has invaded American citizens, killed American cities, killed American citizens, deported lawful residents, ripped migrant families apart, separated children from their parents, accepted bribes in the Oval Office, started illegal and immoral wars without congressional approval so he can pilfer the oil wealth of entire nations to pocket it for himself and his family. He is unworthy to be the head of a civilized nation, let alone this great nation. Nothing changes unless we remove the enablers from positions of power. Nothing changes unless we have wholesale change in November. And nothing changes unless we elect people who understand that this is a battle between us and the billionaires, and we choose us, we choose we the people. So let's send to Des Moines and Washington people who understand that liberty and justice for all isn't optional, that will work to build a better democracy that works for us and understands that the Constitution is the law of the land and that in America we will have no kings. So say it with me, no kings, no fascists, no oligarchs. Because a new day is coming for America, and as long as we stand fast, stand tall, and stand together, we have a future, a better future that we can realize together. Thank you so much, Des Moines. I love you all.